I have popped in to give you a little bit of guidance, hopefully, on how you can upload and save some of your work, some of the fantastic work that you're doing at home, so that we can see it. If you want to keep it somewhere safe and have a folder that you bring back into school when we come back, that's fine. But I think it would be really, really good if you could start getting in the habit of uploading once or twice a week, possibly every night if you wanted to, so that you can start getting a little bit of feedback on your work. It's really nice to have that link with the outside world when you're not seeing everybody so often, and to get little messages is really nice. We really like to see it, and we really like to leave you some recognition and some positive comments on what you've been doing. So it'd be really good if you can start to upload. So I'm going to give you hopefully two options that you can use to upload your work. Now the first one is on Purple Mash. And the good thing about Purple Mash is that you can be fairly independent, which means that you can do that by yourself without needing a grown-up. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. There we go. So hopefully you can see Purple Mash now. Now the area that you need to use when you're uploading is the work area. So if you click on work and you've got a work folder over here, into this area you can upload either a photograph or a document, whether you've written something in Word or in PowerPoint. So you need to use this upload button here. So if you click on that upload button, now I'm on my laptop at the moment, so I'm going to upload a file. But if you were doing this on your phone, it might be that you've used your phone or your iPad or a device that you've got at home to take a picture of a piece of work that you've handwritten, then that's fine too. But you'll just get slightly different options come up. So this is what I've been working on this morning. So this has come straight up with the certificates for our home learners. So imagine that's not what I wanted. So I could come onto my documents and that would have everything. So you can see there, that's my year 6 file for this year. And that's got all the work that we've been doing in there. Let's go back though, let's go back into that home learning file. And let's go back to, so for example, I've done some work on English, on the monsterology. So let's click on that file there and as it's Friday, let's upload Friday's work. So I can double click on that. It's processing that, and then I click on done, and then that appears there. So your work is uploaded, and then when your teacher comes along, they can click on that file and they can see what it is that you have done, which is brilliant. And then we can leave you guys a comment there, leave you a message. We can say what we really like about it. We can say any top tips or any suggestions for improvements on there as well. If you were feeling super organised, what you could also do is you could create yourself a folder, because I know some of you are using Purple Mash for other things. You're making little games up, or you're using some of the word processing programs to create files. So you might want to organise your work. So you might want to call this one Home Learning, and it's going to be February now, isn't it? So you can have February. So when you go to that file, you can upload directly into there. You might have February week 1, depending on how organised you really want to be. So that is a really good way where you can independently take photographs and upload, or upload a document. So that's one option. The only thing I would say about this is that we don't always get notifications. So on my alerts up here, I get lots of alerts when you guys have all commented and when you've handed your to-dos in, which is brilliant, but we don't get notifications when you have saved work. So could you please pop a little note underneath, say, the monsterology, for example. Maybe you finished your monsterology and you've uploaded it, can you just hop on to the blog? Let's find that file. So maybe I've uploaded my work. I'm going to pop onto the blog, and I just want my teacher to know. Let's find the monsterology. Oops, Daisy. French, art, Friday's maths. Where's it gone? There we go. Monsterology, and then pop a little comment on there to say uploaded to files, and then you can post it on there so that we know that it's there and we can find it. Because I've had a few times where people have been so busy at home and have left things in files and I've not seen them. So that would be really helpful. Now, the other option that you can use, you will need an adult to help you, and that's using Tapestry. So on Tapestry, you will need to come to your login page and you will need to add your observation, okay? And that will come up with your box there. You will need to select children. I've got lots of options because I've got all of you guys, but you will just have yours, or you'll have siblings if you've got siblings at the school. Then you'll need to give it a title. So what's coming up already for me? Home Learner of the Week. And you can add some notes. It might be that you found it tricky. It might be, I did my maths today and questions 5 and 6 were really tricky, and that's really useful to know, because it might be that then we can upload a video link or a little video back to you, or a drawing or a picture or something that can help. Then you are going to add your files. Now, this is really important. You need to add the files first. So if we click on add files, maybe this isn't, again, this is maybe not where I wanted to be. So I can click back to get into my documents, and I put Home Learner, hadn't I? So let's click on there and let's add Chloe's certificate while I'm there. Now, I will need to start the upload. So I've added the files with the blue button, but I will need to start the upload, because otherwise it won't attach your document. There we go, and it says it's uploaded. So I know that I've done that. And then once I've done that, I can come right down to the bottom, and you can, oh, it's hiding for me. You've got save over here, haven't you? I can't see it on my screen because my video link's up. But you can save. So then you save at the bottom, which I'm not going to do, otherwise Chloe's going to get her certificate again with questions 5 and 6, which were tricky, which will totally confuse her. Then you can save it. That tells us, we get a notification come up on our notifications, so we'll know when you've uploaded things, so you don't need to let us know there. So you've got 2 options, guys, available before you. And while you're all here on this section, I just want to remind you that we would really like to see you uploading your final monsterology piece. So we don't need to see all of the pieces if you haven't put those on. I know some of you have, and that's been brilliant to see those. So don't go back and upload all of those, but can you upload the final piece, your entry to the monsterology? And if we can say by Monday, and that gives you today and the rest of the weekend and some time on Monday to get your heads round watching this tutorial and making sure you know how to do that. And we'd really like to see those. And again, if you're not, I know that Jack's been on here. I'm sure I saw that it was Jack. There we go. So Jack here, brilliant. I've done my monsterology. I will hand it in on paper. So that's fine too. So if you're having problems with uploading, leave us a note, and then we know that you're all super busy at home and it's just that you've had a few technical problems, or that's how you're going to submit your work, and that's okay. So hopefully that has helped. Hopefully you've now got a really good idea of how you can upload your work, either Purple Mash, which you can do by yourself, or on Tapestry. So good luck. Ask any questions if you're finding it tricky, and we will do our best to give you a hand with it, but I'm sure you amazing tech savvy kids that you are, I'm sure that you will be able to suss it probably a lot quicker than I did. So good luck with that. Have a really super weekend, guys. I'm going to post this shortly, but you can do it on Monday. Don't worry about uploading now. It's nearly the end of the day. If you want to upload on Monday, then that is absolutely fine. Have a really good weekend. Switch off the computers, come away from the screens, relax, don't worry about any more schoolwork, and we'll see you bright and early on Monday morning for another week of homeschool fun. Take care, guys. Have a super weekend.